This is our second video then on solving equations, and we now have two operations to deal with. So there's a couple of different things going on. I'm trying to remember to write a little bit smaller here and see how we get on. So a couple of things just to say about this. Hopefully you're getting into the idea of it. Our final line should say x equals something, so we need to get rid of the 1 here and we need to get rid of the 2, and we do that then in 2 steps. That's the 2 operations we're talking about. So final line should say x equals some number. Alright, best to get rid of the 1 here first, so we're going to take away 1 from both sides. If I take away 1 from this side, I get 2x. If I take away 1 from this side, I get 2. We have twice as much as we want here, so we're going to divide everything by 2. 2x divided by 2 gives me x. 2 divided by 2 gives me 1. I've worked out what x is, what number works for x in this equation. X equals 1, that's the only number in the whole wide world that will make this equation work. Let's check and see. 2 times 1 gives me 2, plus 1 gives me 3. 1's the only number that works for x. Let's take a wee look then at our second one. 3x minus 3 equals 9. We want to get rid of this. We want to get rid of this. Our final line should say x equals something. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. Do you remember? Because that was a minus, you needed almost to do the opposite each time. That's going to give me 3x because the 3's gone. Equals 12. I'm going to divide then both sides by 3 because I have 3x. And I'm going to get x equals 4. Let's check and see if we've got the right number. We reckon 4 is the only number that's going to work for this. 3 times 4 gives me 12. Take away 3 gives me 9. So sure enough, that one has worked. There should be kind of gaps in between these. Don't be thinking it should be one line for each question. I'm worried about confusing people. There's a line going down there for each one. Okay, next one. 10 equals 3a minus 5. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. We want to get our final line should say a equals something, so we're going to get our a on its own here and then take it over to the other side. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. If I add 5 to this side, I get 15. If I add 5 to this side, I get 3a. Again, I hope you see that. Divide both sides then by 3. Divide this by 3, I get 5. Divide this by 3, I get a. And then, as I said, I would like the final line to say a equals 5. Does it work? Let's check and see. 10 equals 3 times 5. 15, take away 5 does equal 10. So that one does work for us. Finally then in this wee section, 3y plus 5 equals 1. I'm going to take away 5 from both sides. This is quite a tricky, messy one, but that's okay. That is going to give me 3y equals 1. Take away 5 actually gives me minus 4. I'm now going to divide both sides by 3. And I'm going to get y equals minus 4 divided by 3. That's a tough one. That's the same as minus 4 over 3. You can bring the minus out the front there if you wish. So minus 4/3 is the way that one's going to work. Alright, and sure enough it will work. If you put in 3 times minus 4/3, you'd need to do a bit of kind of fraction multiplication there, but you'd end up then with minus 4. Minus 4 plus 5 does indeed give 1. I think of a number, multiply it by 4 and subtract 6, the result is 10. What is the number? Let's just say number there. I think of a number, let's go for n for a number. Normally we'll go x, but we'll go for things. So it's a number and multiply it by 4. Can you think of how we're going to write it? So it's going to be 4n minus 6, and that's going to give us 10. So I draw my lines here. Some people might have it worked out in their head anyway, but they want you to do it this way. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. If I add 6 to this side, that gets rid of the 6. That's what we're trying to do. Our final line should say n equals something, so we need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this. Add 6 to this side. Sorry, let's just say 4n there, because I've got rid of the minus 6. The 4 is still there. Adding 6 here, I get 16. Then divide both sides by 4. If I divide both sides by 4, then I'm going to get n here Divide this by 4. We get 4. I think of a number and multiply it by 4. So if we think the number is 4, 4 times 4 gives me 16. And subtract 6, that gives me 10. So yeah, we've worked it out. That's us.